So I wasn't planning on making another video on Theory so soon, but I came across this channel and this fan fiction that he wrote about a year ago. Theory Tales, and his fan fiction, his original story, is called The Chosen One. And it's essentially his version of an isekai story where the main character is transported to another universe or a different reality. And after listening to the first part, I really do think this was meant to be a self-insert. The character's name is William, and towards the end of the first part, he says he's not too popular and doesn't have a lot of friends, but his intelligence outweighs that. And like, that's totally how Theory wants to see himself. But of course we know he is in fact simple Theory and he's not too bright. And he has used AI in the past, at the very least for his thumbnails, potentially for writing scripts as well, since we know he's used to other people writing his scripts these days. Who knows when that started? I wouldn't be surprised if part of this was written by AI. But this original story is in 4 parts, but he did upload a full version with all the parts combined, and in the description of that video, he says this: physical book coming as well as graphic novel in 4 parts. And I say, let's get the fucking novel. Let's get the graphic novel, my guy. Neatus? Neo? My nigga? But anyway, in the first video on this channel, he mentions multiple stories. But after this first one, he's abandoned the channel. So, what the fuck, bro? What the fuck? Where's the other stories? Like, seriously? In a year you couldn't think of anything else? Obviously I don't actually care. I just think it's kind of funny that he's got so many channels and he's abandoned quite a few of them. Some of them he's seemed to pass off to other people to make videos on. Like, you got Harry Potter Theory, which is mainly some other guy, I don't know his name. Some of the older videos do have Theory in them, but it is mostly just this other guy. Then you've got Fast Facts. Theory did have this channel, then he passed it off to someone else and it is completely dead and the views are embarrassing, considering there's over 10k subs. But I'm pretty sure the guy he gave this channel to is the same one who runs Comic Theory, which has over 60k subs and has awful fucking views in comparison to that sub count. And then we can't forget Movie Bros, which I guess is a movie review channel that Star Wars Theory started 3 years ago and now has abandoned. And that makes 3 YouTube channels that were abandoned. There were some that didn't get uploads for a while, like his Strength channel and the Spanish channel, where everything is translated to Spanish. That didn't get uploads for a while. And if we take a look at his main channel, his sub count has changed for the first time in like a year. It's gone from 3.33 million to 3.32 million. Incredible work. I think it is kind of a miracle for his channel to even get as many subs as it has over the years, but it's definitely hit its peak. It probably peaked a couple of years ago, to be honest. So he was thinking about turning this story that he made into a novel or graphic novels. I assume it didn't happen because 1, no one cared about it, and 2, there wasn't much of a story there to begin with to turn into anything substantial other than an hour-long YouTube video. The fact that it's an hour and a half is kind of impressive. That's a lot of writing if he actually did it himself. Good job. But even a short story in audiobook form would be close to 5 hours, so I'm not surprised this didn't really go anywhere. But hey, at least we're getting that Vader fan film, alright guys? That's real Star Wars. That's what the fans really want. Move over, Disney. The Vader expert is here, the George Lucas purist himself, to tell us exactly how Vader's story should have gone after episode 3. I for one am super excited for the return of Mace Windu and his eventual duel with Vader. That's totally not cringe and embarrassing.